This is a story that still haunts me. I frequently go to the city. One time I was walking down the sidewalk, as I usually do, and there was a street performer, as there usually are. And there are different tiers and levels of street performers, and this person was just a vague ethnic drummer. And I'm not saying ethnic like how weird people say it when they want to say black. I'm talking about ethnic as in not white. There's something else. There's some kind of not white person and they're playing the drums on the street. I actually like the drummers more. Some street performers just jump over people. And I don't like the people that just jump over people. Like, it's cool, but it gets old. Like, drumming, you can do that for like a whole day. If I was a drummer, I'd feel pretty cool about drumming all day. But if I was a jumper, if I just spent my whole day jumping over people, like I'd be asking for more. I'm not saying being a jumper is the lesser profession. You know, you could only take jumping so far. Or at least like the jumping game, it only consists of people jumping over people. And then they'll just like add more people and they're usually like not that tall of people, so sometimes it's not too impressive. Can't really do anything about it. Anyways, the person that I saw on the street that night was a drummer, and he was super talented. He was going crazy. There was actually a whole crowd of people. Like, I was on my way and a whole crowd was forming around noises, and then at the center of the noises was a lone man. I still wanted to get where I was going, so I just walked by casually and just did one of these. Held up my phone and walked away, took a picture, and then he stops. He drops his two sticks, and everyone is really uncomfortable because before there was a lot of noise and rhythms happening and people were getting into it and dancing, and now it's just silent and ambient car noises. As I'm walking down the stairs to catch a subway, the guy goes, "Hey!" I turn around and he just looks at me and points. He points to a sign that says $2 for a picture. There were kids dancing before, you know, people smiling and having a good time, because the guy had like a fun, like, personality. You know, one of those, people. You know, like vaguely yelling while drumming. And everyone just looks at me like I'm a step down about to go into the subway. And he really, like, he definitely wants me to pay. And I did not want to do that. I did not want to pay. Because if I were to be completely honest, the only money I had enough on me in cash was enough for me to get to the city, take a subway, get to my class, take the subway back, take the bus home back. That's all I had on me. But even if those things weren't a factor in the story, another factor always in every situation I've ever been in is that I'm an asshole and I don't like to pay money when I don't have to. I was on the spot. Like, this happened in like seconds. A man was drumming beautifully and just displaying years, probably a life of practice, and everything's worked up to this moment where he could just perform for people and he just wants to make a little bit of a living, you know, street performing, get like a few dollars. If you want to take a picture of him, like, that's completely reasonable. I was and am not the best person. Now I'm in this position where I have to come up with a reason not to pay, and I just told him that I don't know English, and I just immediately started walking down the stairs. But the way I said I don't know English was not in an accent of any sort. I just said to him, I don't know English. And then I left to go to where I wanted to go to. And as I was walking down to the subway, it was still quiet. He never played the drums again. Thank you.